I think with all the different crops we grow, none draws more confusion over its life cycle and timeline than garlic. And rightly so. Outside of asparagus and fruit trees, this will be the longest plant to grow to get a harvest from. The rewards are worth it though, as garlic stores for nearly as long as it takes to grow and is very much underappreciated in its ease to cultivate. And as if that weren't enough, garlic is grown from itself. So once you get that first harvest, quite likely you'll never have to buy a single clove ever again. So today, let's look at the garlic life cycle and just what are we in for timeline-wise when we commit to growing this amazing allium. Like we said, garlic is a long crop to grow, and the span of seasons is the cause of much confusion in the gardening community. For a complete tutorial on planting and growing garlic, even in containers like this stuff here, check out this video that I did a few years back. Okay, let's get into it. Not to add to the confusion, but there's actually two types of garlic available to grow. I'm talking hardneck and softneck. By the time garlic makes it to the grocery store, the main stem, known as the neck, has been completely trimmed off, making the two varieties of garlic completely indistinguishable. But the keen eye of garlic connoisseurs around the world can still spot the differences. Softneck garlics are often milder in flavor and contain more numerous but smaller cloves. They also don't send up flowers and lack that main hard stem of the hardnecks. These are the garlics you're going to see braided in bunches hanging in the kitchens of gardeners in warmer climates. Hardnecks, the type that I grow here in Zone 9, are a little bit different, and that's because they're more closely related to the original wild type garlics. Also, they seem to be more adept at handling all of my crazy weather. You'll find these types to be spicier with their larger but less numerous cloves. In the end though, garlic is garlic, and we love it all. The major difference between the two types though is in the way they grow. While softnecks are grown in warmer climates, hardnecks are the complete opposite, and they can only be grown in areas with a true winter. And it's because of this that the hardneck life cycle is nearly twice as long as that of the softnecks. Hardnecks will take temperatures well below freezing, and in fact, they require it to bulb up properly. They require a chilling period, known as vernalization, to stimulate the bulbing process in the first place. Without it, all we're going to get is a lot of greenery, but with no actual bulb. So, if we're asking ourselves, how long does it take to grow garlic? It makes sense to start with the much simpler softnecks first. Growing in climates that are at least Zone 9, preferably warmer, softnecks can be planted in either the spring or even the fall, provided that winter doesn't get too cold. Cooler weather will stall growth until it warms, but without that dormancy, you can expect a softneck garlic harvest in as little as 3 months. 4 or even 5 months is completely normal and depends entirely on the variety that you're growing and of course your climate. To know for sure, all garlic is ready for harvest when 1/2 to 2/3 of the foliage has started to die off. This applies to the hardnecks as well, so let's look at these guys next. While softnecks can be planted in either fall, winter, or spring, hardneck garlic does not enjoy this freedom. As we mentioned, hardneck garlic requires a period of chilling, winter basically, to receive the clues to stimulate the bulb formation. As a result, us hardneck growers plant our garlic cloves about a month before our first fall frost date. Given the amount of cold climates out there, that means that we could be planting our garlic in either September, October, or even November. Now, in situations with unusually warm weather, the bulbs often spring up right away, further adding to the confusion of growing garlic. You see, garlic cloves essentially spring to life as soon as they come in contact with moisture. It's precisely why you see all those videos with people pre-sprouting their cloves in either plastic or styro cups. Useless as far as actually growing garlic, but it looks cool on video and many people get excited to try it. But in terms of growing to a viable harvest, garlic cloves will sprout just fine in the soil all on their own. In fact, years or areas with severe winters, sprouting early is actually discouraged. Doing so has been known to cause premature rot and even death of the plants. So with it in the ground and growing nicely, just how long does a hardneck garlic crop take to grow, planting to harvest? Well, that same 3 to 4 month growth counter that we saw on the softnecks starts up with these guys in the spring. Add in the 5 to 6 months of fall and winter dormancy, and you have an 8 to 10 month growing cycle for hardneck garlic. That's right. Nearly a full year passes since you plant a hardneck garlic clove in the fall until it bulbs up and is ready for harvest. It's a long crop, no doubt about that, but it's the growing through all 4 seasons that really contributes to the perceived length. But when you really analyze it, half of that, or even more, is over winter dormancy, with little to no work on our part. So, softnecks are 3 to 5 months planting to harvest. Hardnecks, like these 150 porcelains here, are 8 to 10 months. Look, we covered a lot today, and not just the garlic growing length. So let's recap those main points to make sure we got it all. Garlic, once you figure it out, is an amazing crop. Certainly one of my all-time favorites. The set it and forget it attitude of its lifestyle really appeals to me, as does the self-sufficient nature of planting, harvesting, and then planting again. Hopefully today I've demystified the timelines of growing garlic and that your next batch of this amazing crops gives you no surprises. Hey, happy growing, guys, and I'll see you soon. Hey, thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate the support more than you know. And if you're getting value from these videos, please like and share them to spread the word and help your fellow gardener to grow better.